I think I don't look too bad actually. It's supposed to be a little rain. Oh, there go a raindrop right there. We're getting trellised up around here. What's up, y'all? I'm up this morning, about to get started on trying to do these little tomato cages. I'm about to use this fencing. They ain't even got no fruit on them and they getting top heavy already. They want to fall down. That one might not have been planted deep enough, but we're gonna see how these cages do. I'm probably have to move my rocks out the way that I got around them, just kind of hold more moisture under. So yeah, that's what I'm about to get to right now. So I'm gonna let y'all see how it look once I get done. I think I don't look too bad actually. Little homemade tomato cage right there for you. Make sure all your little pointer things is pretty straight down in, so it'll set down in there. But this the print. It's looking a little stressed, I think, because it had those aphids on it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be all right. Especially now, since I done kind of put that around there to help just keep it standing up nice and tall. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do a few more, put on the rest of them. It's supposed to be a little rain coming in mostly all day to try to finish these up before the rain do hit. That way these kind of have some type of protection from just falling over. And these my beefsteaks, so I gotta have these kind of put up so that they don't, once the fruit come in, it don't just want to fall, the whole plant don't want to fall over and die or something. Oh, there goes a raindrop right there. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on going. Try to knock these out, at least get like 2 more knocked out. Well, y'all, look like I got done just in time before this rain hit. Got all the cages up. Man, I think they might look just as good as some you bought out the store. But took me about probably could have did it a little quicker. Took me about an hour to do it all, do all 5 of them. That's only because you gotta cut off, you know, your pieces, your bottom piece, so you can have something to stick into the ground. You got to cut off your ends here so that you can, you know, clip them and wrap them. So that's all I did was hook them on the ends. I mean, it was just material I had laying around already, so I figured I'd put it to use. And so yeah, there you have it. Hopefully y'all can take that and use it, man. You know, like I said, that's all I'm trying to do on this channel is be able to bring something that I learned. Maybe if it's from another YouTuber or something I found out on my own, you know, I'll try to share it and make sure everybody get the good information. But till then, y'all, I'm about to get out of this rain because I think it's about to try to come down now for real. So I'll get back with y'all in a minute. What's up, y'all? I'm out here in the garden again today. Man, we had some nice little rain last night. Did everything seemed to do all right, but I'm gonna finish up these. I was working on these trellises that I needed to do. Show you. So this is what I just started kind of doing just a minute ago. I already had these little green little post deals here, so just kind of reusing them, and along with the fencing that I showed y'all the other day when I did the tomato cages, I still have I got one more roll of that over there, and it basically was the fencing that I had around my garden bed. So like that's some of it, you know, obviously back right here, and I'm gonna probably eventually using that. That's another grapevine that grew on its own, like this one here. So what I'm gonna do here is just finish tying this off using some of these little pieces here, and them pieces I am actually just cutting off some old like rabbit cage stuff. This was the first, when I first moved to this place back in like 2010. And I think that following year, about like 2011 or so, I bought this and started trying to do my gardening then. And did garden. I've been gardening for a while now, and just trying to get back into it, you know. So all I did here was just snip off a couple little pieces off of this to, you know, make my little ties with. I'm just reusing most of the stuff that I have already. And I'm gonna probably do the same when I go to tie these back to the actual fencing like this. I'm gonna get a few more of those off to do that with, just in case, you know, when we get another rain or something like that, it'll actually hold these up a lot better. So that's kind of what I'm about to be working on here now. So just take you along for this next one that I do, so you guys can see how I did it. So here I go. Took some of these hooks here, and I just created a different type of setup where I hooked it around the plant, then made two loops opposite of each other, and then just tied them around the panel there. And it should give it room for the plant to still grow and expand itself the way it needs to without damaging the stalk. And then if I need to, I can always move it. You know, it's not so it's in a way where, and this the first one I did like that, and I was like, I don't like how it kind of scratched the plant up, but as I was trying to turn it to lock it in. So I was thinking this might work a little better, so I'll let you guys know if that does work or not. But this basically what I'm gonna do for this other side as well. I'm gonna do one more for that side to trellis those up, and then I'm gonna do the same over there. Then I have some cucumbers over here that I'm gonna also do the trellis with over here. Cucumbers and some squash, and I'm gonna just let it all kind of trellis up. Probably the same with do a little trellis over here with the melons too as well. But yeah, let me get back at it. I'll get with y'all here in a minute. Thanks guys for watching the video. We'll see you soon. Alright, so I'm gonna I had a good idea. This is a spot where I was gonna put my deck at. Well, the other part of my deck, which I'm still eventually do put the, you can show you. I was gonna eventually put the rest of my deck here. Like a lower step down point that came around over here, around like this. So I'm gonna eventually do that, but until I get to that, I'm going to use this as a makeshift trellis. So we're going to get this side on here. How tight we can get it. Alright, don't get it too tight anyway. As long as it holds up. I'm gonna go back over there and tighten that side. Mark a spot. Grab that, no, I feel right there, right on your foot. Alright, there we go. There you go. We got a trellis. I'm gonna clip this off. trellis and see. So I'm gonna drop a few plants down here at the bottom. Mostly tomatoes. I got a bunch of tomatoes that I still need to pop out. So I'm gonna drop a few on this side, pop around here, drop a few on this side. And yeah, this will be another little tomato area. I think that'll look good with that right there. It almost look like it's supposed to be like that somewhat. So, but yeah, we're getting trellised up around here. So that's those. I'm gonna build another one for this one here. I'm gonna have that one there. And I'm still not sure what I'm gonna put right here, but and I'm gonna put some peppers up here. You know, I got the tomato right there. You see them cages, homemade style, like that right there. And I'm gonna throw some peppers here. I got a few plants, flowers that I'm gonna throw in there. I really still ain't ready to put this here because I want to do my wall first. So I'm gonna do my wall first so I can, well, get the material so I can do my wall. So I can throw my woven fabric down. I'm gonna put it on top of that first. Give me a couple bags of sand, drop it down there with my, what I'm trying to think of, compost. So put that down. Still need to do my drains, which, man, this is packed pretty good because we had a lot of rain, and that flowed off nicely. So that meant I packed that up real nice and tight, just all natural. I just kept adding dirt and water and just kept packing it. As you can see up here where I didn't pack it as tight, where it does run off of that one, it did. You can see where it kind of ran off across here and then kind of like tore it apart right there, but it ain't too bad actually though. So I'm gonna pack that in a little tighter. Everything ran off like it should though, so that was good. So yeah, I'm just I don't know if I'm gonna put these plants in here tonight. It's a little later in the evening. It's like almost 7. It ain't too late. I like to actually plant this time of the day, so it's a little cooler. You know, it ain't too hard on the plants and all that stuff. So yeah, so man, me and my son Brandon, we back here. He helping me out. He always helping me out. And we're gonna get some plants planted. Put some more love in the ground. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna get back with y'all here shortly, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it, for real, for real.
I can't lie, I feel blessed. I can't lie, I feel blessed. I can't lie, I feel blessed. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, placing God over wealth, placing time over vanity. I'm thankful for my health. I know I played the game a couple ways. I'm trying to find my wave. I know I made mistakes that I can't change, can only change my ways. So all in all, my heart is pure, my thought is sure, my mind is open. Another chapter in the book, ain't got no time to close it.